thing I'm going to do is God, I need to move that dang painted part right there. I'm going to get that big poling down, and I'm going to see if what kind of bar and chain that's got on it, and see if I can swap it out. If that don't work, I might try my Jones Arrest. Now I got to go over there and get a phone. I got to call Harry. Said he's got a new phone in. Let me do that. Sidetracked. I got to get this down the strut, and then I got to get this back out yonder in the yard. I would love to get that boat set back up in here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Talking to Harry on the phone, and Jim's getting the struts down out of the way. Now, this is Jim's idea of using the cherry picker. That ain't going to work, but ain't no use saying the word. I'm going to let him go right ahead. To be continued.
Junk.
Yeah, son tears them up. I'm not no mathematician, but you see how long the horse is? And he's only got that far to go.
Well, it ain't like that ladder's base, that's what it's laying on moving.
We need a bench up under this side here. And I don't know where they all went. We need one right up under here.
All our benches, yeah.
That's a good question.
Got but one out there?
Got one right there, but that's not a heavy duty one. During all that, this has got to come off. This is my idea here to start with, but Jim still got that thing in the way. We working at it. Let me rephrase this, you know, this ain't no John boat, this is one heavy boat. Completely stripped too.
Yeah.
Tearing up. Maybe. Got it that far. A wagon turned out perfect for that. If we had another one, we could have rolled it right up under there. Let me get that cord out of the way.
I don't remember it being that tight, but whatever. That's good.
I don't remember what's going on. Our board's
Look on that side with the camera there. That's just barely on there. Just like this side.
I don't know what's going on.
Looks like the front can be knocked in a little bit.
Boards is just barely fitting. I remember them sticking out in the way.
They were. They're sticking out in the way and messing with them.
We still may have to readjust that front. It's probably going to be front heavy. We're fixing to see.
Well, this baby slide's a lot easier to take care of.
All right, the weight's off of it.
Alright.
I'll leave the jack up this far right now until we get this out of here. It's gonna be a chore. Now let's get the bolt a little more straightish before we pull that wagon out.
That ain't straight. No, not really. It don't matter.
Let's see what I can do here.
I'll lift it and you pull the wagon.
Go ahead. Yeah, we're a little front heavy. The only reason I can do it. Back heavy. I don't know how we're back heavy. The plan. Perfectly balanced right there. But the nose, you can tell right here, the nose is sticking out from under here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. We gotta move it back. First we gotta move the hoist. We do got a tight squeeze here. That's the reason I didn't want to use it.
I'm just sick of hurting my back on the boat.
Hold it.
Watch your head.
Why?
That dangling thing. Let me get a brand new day. I've cracked my head on that more times than I'd like to mention.
That jack needs putting up. Oh boy, yes sir. Getting in now.
One little bench here. I like this stool a lot because it.
Well, we did make it.
Was this pulled in there or which way? Don't matter, I don't guess.
Yes, it does.
Really?
This front goes out here. Remember, we kill the wasp in it every year. We need to put some silicone up in there and block off that hole.
One chair issue. Ooh, it's sloppy over here.
Yeah, that's our little ditch. It's about filled up now. And now you got to let down the cylinder so that won't rust. And this is our little cover here for the jack control. That's just about right. That's a two-way cylinder, and it has a little cylinder on both ends. Two-way jack. Think of it a minute. Okay, look, we still got ice in the back of the wagon.
I don't care what you say, that right there was much easier. I'm sick of picking that thing up.
It's a back killer.
That needs to be on its trailer.
Now see, what we got here is not much room here, but we got a whole bunch of room right here.
As soon as it gets
and you can slide it this way, look, an inch.
As soon as it gets warm enough for the armor on there, I'm going to go ahead and put that crap on and flip it over right onto its trailer.
Slide it this way about an inch.
Can I? It's
Yeah.
perfectly centered with this one.
Well, I'm trying to straighten up the boat with that light a little better.
Oh.
Right there. And now we got to put air in the truck and in the car with our portable air tank.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get it filling up. Something's wrong. We had more room to walk through there than that.
It's not center. I told you it wasn't center.
That don't leave us no room to walk through there. You won't even be getting through there, matter of fact.
Well, all we got to do is bring it over this way.
But I like all the room on the other side.
Yeah, I like all that room on the other side. See, we ain't got no room here no way because we got all this stuff in the way. Harry gave me them two right there. And I ain't never put up the battery charger. We'll slowly get it. Maybe next week. It's gonna be warmer and warmer this week. Get something done.
One day said it's gonna almost hit 70.
Yeah, buddy. I'll be damn.
Standing on a sheet of ice right here.
A little bit more and there won't be no paint job on here whatsoever. Ah, there's gonna be one down when we get it finished. And this summer, I will get this buggy going. Look at the cats been all over. This should be a whole lot better on gas. And plus, see, I can get me a big cigar and lay back in that seat right there. And Jim can drive me up and down the road. That'll look like a big shot. It's actually easier that way.
It is. A whole lot easier.
All right.
That was no effort whatsoever. Well, sir.
Now I'm gonna go get that little table. That's what I'm gonna do. Let me show you. You have to flip it up.
I thought so. Oh, I was trying to flip the light up.
And then turn it. That's their new thing.
Huh.
And that's supposed to have a thing where it don't come out.
Uh-oh.
It hooks right there, right here. See that?
Yeah, I see it.
You can get it hooked in there.
Ball that one. She goes.
That way you won't lose your gas cap.
First when I seen that you flip like that, that's different.
I was going to go get the table on the lawnmower. Jim bring it up here. All right.
Let's see how this weird new gas cap closes.
It's made to be real fast, you know.
Okay.
If you ain't got it right, it ain't gonna lock, I can tell you. There you go.
Well, I don't like it. I'm used to the old ones.
Now, let's see if I got any bar oil. If I do, it's gonna be very little. Bam, you're in there, and bam, you're closed.
Okay, maybe I'll start to like it.
All right.
That's quicker.
It's quicker. I'm out of bar oil. I'll use this right here. This is my drain oil. Every time I use a quart of oil, I stick it in there and let it drain. And I got a half of a gallon there.
And back it goes.
Yes, sir. I'm so cheap. Now that I use that out there, Jim just found some bar oil. I didn't even know I had that. I had it in a great big gallon is what I always use. Somebody must have gave me that. I'm going to attempt to move the welding piece over here. Jim scratches up my big saw parts there. Damn saw parts. Another project in the waiting. Alright, let's go for it. But I got it moved over here. It's been bugging me here ever since. Now, I didn't know it, Jim put a bicycle over here. I've got to get to the chainsaw, and there's one missing here. There's a little green one missing. I don't know where is it. There it is. A little pooling.
Needs a primer bulb here.
Yeah, that's what it was, a primer bulb. Little homeowner saw. Good. A homeowner saw is good for about, I think they said 200 hours.
It's a bit heavy for its size too. Freaking thing.
Well, now that you've greatly got that bicycle in our cooking pot over there, that's going to ruin the top.
It's wrapped in plastic.
It's going to be impossible to get to that saw.
That's a Bridgestone bicycle right there. That's a meant for racing and such.
And that's great. But it ain't going to go. It's got a power tip on it. That's a good thing. And looky there. I'd be more comfortable in that thing over there. This green saw will break your arm cranking it.
Oh, this sucks.
And it's a Poland 4000 Professional.
This handle blows.
And last time I was fooling with it, I think the diaphragm and the carburetor's not letting it pump up in there.
That's the little that slipped through your fingers.
These teeth is wore about half down, but this is a chisel tooth. And it needs sharpening. Yeah. And you can tell somebody's used a file on this instead of a sharpener. Well, I don't know if I want to change them now or not, because the teeth about wore half well. These is wore more than these. I hate to cut with a chipper though, but I will. Dang it.
Well, we can use the handle, I mean, either way.
Oh yeah, let me change that handle now.
Please.
Definitely.
Working pretty
Let's
good.
Go, try that on a piece of wood.
Well, there ain't no shortage of wood that it needs to be chopped at.
Although, you know, I ain't got this filter on here correctly. It ain't sealing.
Well, whatever you think. Not bad at all.
Where's Jefferson?
Yeah. All right, well, he's gonna go again. He's gonna get this one sticking up.
What happened? Run out of gas?
Whatever. Filled it up almost. Timber. Look out. Trying to get me. Yeah. Thing's kicking some
Very
booty.
powerful. Cutting that fast with a chipper.
Kicking some booty. Well,
Now all
alright.
we need to do is drag all that out there where you can cut it.
Yeah, well, most of that junk's crammed in there. Huge log
Anyway.
on top of log. Then they dumped wood chips all over it. Still got to get a filter. Some wood cut up there. Oddly shaped cut up. Still got all that. But let's not look at that anymore.
The reason I was standing back and trying to, the different angles I was trying to do, I was trying not to get covered in sawdust. It didn't work. That saw was kicking butt. Dougie, I think the cable guy is supposed to come out again tomorrow. But I don't know what good it's going to do them because they're supposed to mail that modem thing, whatever it is, and they never did mail it. Even though they said it was delivered, it's not here. So I don't know what that's about. I'll charge up this baby doll, see if that does that any good whatsoever. Goes in the other lawnmower. We're gonna go in here and look for chicken here.
You know,
Gotta pick out the right one, you know.
I wore this jacket all through last year. Baby, right there. Yes, sir.
And you gotta know how to pick out a chicken.
Yeah, all of these are fairly fresh today. Sometimes you'll see them when the whole pack's bloated out, and that means they're pretty much rotten roadkill.
Yeah.
And will hurt
We know we're experts at getting poisoned.
for sure.
All right. Down here at Walmart. Yeah, Harry, we have more business than you do. Dougie, the most popular saw down here with the tree guys is the steel also. I just prefer the Jones the Red because that's what I had to start with. And I think it was Husky Barney bought out Jones the Red, so they're all the same saw now. Jerry, all he would have was a steel. He said he's had them all, and he says he can take that steel and throw it in the back of the truck, which he will, and leave it out in the rain and weather, and it'll crank up. Oh yeah, he most certainly does. He don't take care of no chainsaw or baby any of them. And when I had that chainsaw in my hand a while ago, that thing was very powerful. But one time when my 930 Jones Red was running, and Jerry faced off with me, cutting a big old oak. I forget what size skill that Jerry's got, but it wasn't no 440. Anyway, that 930 Jones Red just put him to shame, and it tickled me. He said, "Oh, my blade is dull." I said, "Oh." I'd be cutting two every time he was cutting one.
Dang.
That was funny. Sitting here thinking about gardening time. Ain't gonna be long. And I hope to have some tomatoes this year. 20 tomato plants died. I don't know what that's about.
We sure can grow some peppers though.
Oh yeah, we grow some peppers.
Even grew the ghost pepper. They said that's hard to grow. Somebody said that thing grew like a weed out there.
Yeah.
I didn't pick none of them because I'm scared to death of them, but
We didn't have any squash worth of flipping either. They come up and just died out.
Dougie, if you never watched that video we put on there of a girl rubs ghost pepper in her eye, you ought to watch that. That was Stacy. that rubbed that freaking ghost pepper in her eye and watch the results.
Yeah, that's a funny video.
I'll say no more.
I was in the background and I had a few drinks too.
Huh? Groovy.